Well, hello, all you beautiful people out there in Minecraft land. How are you today? I am fantastic. Thanks for asking. Smashed my face into a tree, but that actually kind of worked out. All right. I feel like it has been a few minutes since I recorded a video. There's been a lot of things happening in my life outside of Minecraft. You know, that other place, that other world that we don't speak of. But, you know, anyway, I feel like it's been a little bit since I recorded in Minecraft. But I'm back. You guys probably didn't even notice because, you know, the schedule is just going to keep going the way it goes. But, yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit behind in my what I like to do in terms of episodes, in terms of staying ahead of the curve and all that other stuff. There might come a point in the next week or so where suddenly episodes don't come out on Mondays like they're supposed to. And that's because I like to have, you know, an episode or so in the bank. And it's just, yeah, life is difficult sometimes. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but I do want to tell you that I have been able to do a little bit of work off camera, and that's what this box is behind me, and that's what those chests are behind me, and yeah, I'm sure there's lots of things that I am forgetting, but I'm going to try to go through these things one at a time, just so that I can, show you guys what I've been up to. So let's start with this big blue box right here. This is the end rating. I went on a little bit of an end rating trip, and I didn't record any footage while I was doing this because I realized, you know what, you guys have seen this before, like 1,000 times. It was just basically me flying around looking for a stronghold, and not a stronghold, an end city, and then grabbing some stuff. And of course, the most important thing that I wanted out of that whole deal was these elytra, just to have a backup pair, and of course, shulker shells. I now have 55 additional shulker shells, so now I can make, I don't know, whatever half of that is, 54, that's 18, and I don't know, 26, 27. 27? 27. I can make 27 new shulker boxes. Math is hard. I grabbed a couple, you know, tools, some diamond shovels out of some loot as well. Grabbed a couple instant health potions. A couple other pieces of diamond gear as well. Some gold, some iron, and some diamonds. Plus some diamond horse armor. So maybe at some point I will get myself a horse. And horses are kind of fun in Minecraft. A little bit useless sometimes, but hey, it's dark. I need to sleep before I get marauded by monsters. And wow, it's been a couple minutes since I did this too. Sleeping in third person. Oh, I'm not going to do this, am I? I'm just going to get attacked by a creeper because I keep clicking on my cat. Come on. All right, I have slept, and there does not seem to be any monsters in my base, so I'm happy. Anyway, so end rating, one of those things. I now have extra elytra and I have extra shulker boxes, which is exactly what I wanted. But that is not all I did. Let's look at these things. So I went on a little bit of a collection spree. In fact, you can still see my beacon beam over there, back over where my underground mine is. I needed to collect a lot of rocks, and that is what I've done here. In fact, let me pop something up on the screen for you here. As you can see, I created a material list for what will become the front gate of my castle, and I need a lot of materials. A whole bunch of spruce slabs, a whole bunch of cobblestone stairs, stone bricks, cobblestone, polished andesite, regular andesite, plus stone, spruce fences, spruce trapdoors, lanterns, grass blocks, logs, and etc. All kinds of stuff. And look, as many as 51 stacks of spruce slabs, plus at least 16 or 17 stacks of a lot of different items there. That's a lot of stuff. And so that is what I have in all of these chests. There are 54 stacks of spruce slabs. I got a few more than I needed. as well as a whole bunch of other spruce stuff like spruce fences and spruce trapdoors. There's the spruce logs, grass, and lanterns. There's all the cobblestone stuff, so a bunch of cobblestone stairs, a bunch of cobblestone, a bunch of stone bricks as well. Plus down here, another full chest that includes stone, polished andesite, and regular andesite. And I think that is everything that I need, at least for phase 1 of this project. And phase 1 is gonna start over here. So, if you recall, in an episode or two ago, I laid out this sort of cobblestone foundation for where the walls of my castle are going to be. And this is a big project, but I wanted to sort of start grandiose. And so I was thinking right here in the very front, there's a really nice straight wall section. And if I come over here, you should be able to kind of visualize what this castle front wall is going to look like. Zoop, right down here. With the two big towers coming up here and here. There's like a little bridge thing that goes across between them. And then there's castle walls leading to smaller towers here and here. And those are mirrored over here and here. And then sort of the bigger towers, again, very similar to these towers on the corners. That large wall segment is all that I'm going to be building as phase 1 of this project, just because I think that's manageable to do in what I'm hoping will be a single episode. That's going to be a lot of work as it is, and there's probably going to be a pretty large time lapse for all of that, because I suspect it's going to take me several hours to do that. I'll try to cut it down so that it's not like, half the episode is a time lapse or anything. Usually my time lapses are about 1 minute long. I might go for something slightly longer. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I'm editing. So that's coming very soon. But just before I do that, I did want to show you one more thing that I did. And that's because a couple episodes ago, I went to the Nether and I collected a bunch of netherite, and then I had a whole episode where I completely forgot that I had collected a whole bunch of netherite. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, it just completely slipped my mind. So anyway, here is what I ended up getting. I ended up getting 48 netherite scrap, and I loaded up 48 gold as well. So that is the few pieces of netherite that I had left over, plus all of the new netherite that I collected. So I should be able to take all of this, stick it in here, and stick it in here, and then get myself some netherite. Huh, that's actually interesting. I just realized that is there no recipe for that? Let me just, oh, there is. Okay, but if I take it out of my inventory, it doesn't know I can still make it. That's weird. Did you see that? Look, I took it out and it went, and then I put it back and it's still there. But if let's see, close that. Let's see. Yeah, so, okay, so I picked it up. Yeah, see, now it doesn't know that I can make it. That's weird. Isn't that weird? That the recipe book suddenly forgets that I have all of the stuff to make netherite if I pick it up. But as soon as I pick it up again and then put it back, well, now it knows I can make it. All right. Sorry, that's just something weird that I just discovered. So here we go. I now have 12 netherite ingots. In fact, just for kicks, I don't know if this is an advancement or not, but I'm going to make a netherite block. Nope, it's not an advancement. But there it is. Look at that. Look at, not that, that. I have a netherite block. I wish these blocks were a little more available than they are. Not because I want it to be, super powerful or anything like that. I don't need that much netherite. In fact, I'm sure even 12 netherite is way more than I'm going to need to upgrade all of my gear. But yeah, I'm just going to walk away and let that despawn. No, that's not going to happen. That took me way too many hours of work to actually do. But I bet you thought I was thinking about it. just for a minute. No, I am going to upgrade all of my gear though. So let's do that right now. First thing is to turn this all back into ingots again. So I have all of my netherite ingots there. Let's go to my ender chest and get out all of the things. So I have my pickaxes, I have my shovel, my 2 pickaxes. Well, one of already turned into netherite. Then I have my fortune pickaxe, my shovel, my axe, my diamond sword, and of course my diamond boots. Not that I use my diamond boots very often, but I think I'm going to enchant them anyway. Actually, here, I might have something extra in here. No, so these are just extra gear that I had found. Not that. These are extra gear that I found from end raiding. And I kind of have them stuck in my ender chest anyway, but I don't need them right now. What I need is these things. And I know that's only 6 items. Oh, plus of the things that I'm wearing. So let's get this helmet and these leggings. And unfortunately, you can't turn golden boots or hot wangs. My elytra, I can't turn them into netherite. That would be cool if there was some way to upgrade those. But this should be everything I need. So let's just come over here to this guy, whatever this guy's name is. This guy. Hello, sir. How are you? I actually don't need the dude, the toolsmith. What I need is his workstation. So what I can do is take my fortune pickaxe and put a netherite ingot in. Bang! Now I have a fortune pick that's netherite. Now I have a silk touch shovel that's netherite. Now I have an axe that is netherite. I'll take my sword, go netherite. And then this, boots and chest plate. I'm not even going to wear this chest plate, but it's always cool. In fact, this is actually, I think, the first time I've ever done this in survival, by the way, just so you know. And that's enchanted every piece of gear that I have, and that is an advancement. I knew it would be. Very nice. Cover me in debris. Very similar to the cover me in diamonds. Or what's the very first one you get? I can't remember. Getting an upgrade or enhanced armor or something. Whatever the very first advancement is for iron. By the way, I'm sure I've told you guys before that if you unsit your cats, they'll bring you goodies in the night. Not always, but a lot of time they will. And then they run off on you. He's probably trying to follow me. Yeah, there he is. That's okay. I've got a place to keep my mob drops. Those go in this chest over here. Unfortunately, they are not sorted because I have so many things that I keep in this chest. I can't kind of sort any one of them. So I just use that chest manual. But hey, it's still far easier to sort, 1 or 2 chests out of these, what did I say, 140 chests that are actually sorted. So yeah, that's all good. So what can I put on? Put my pants back on, put my helmet back on. You know what, just for kicks, I'm going to take these things off and put full netherite on. Just to see me in full netherite. I mean, look at that. I need a screenshot. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to thumbnail this. I'll hide my cat behind me. No, let's see. Get some nice green behind me. Let's see, a little bit of an angle. That'll do. I can use that for my thumbnail. In fact, boom, there. Screenshotted it. Perfect. Thumbnail. I may not actually use that as a thumbnail. I don't know yet. But we'll see. At least I have it. So, netherite gear. I've got that. I don't need this. I don't need this because I like my boots and I like my wangs. So let's get the other things in here ready for another day if I ever want to do some serious combat. Maybe actually I'll put them over here because my other tools that I don't need will go up here. This one needs some mending, so maybe I'll do a little bit of mending to that, and then I will start the next big project. And just before I move on, I do want to update this list a little bit here, starting with rocks. I know I have to collect rocks. I don't need a sign to tell me I need to collect rocks, so I'm going to remove this sign. What I am going to do is put up this. Finish the castle. There. That's basically all-encompassing. It tells me I need to dig rocks, I need to build all the walls, and yeah, all that other stuff. Super smelter, still high on my list of things to do. Well, I shouldn't say high on my list. I mean, it looks like it's at the top of the list here, but the reality is I don't have a lot of things that need to be smelted, but I might make a super smelter at some point in the future. Honey, that is actually something that's at the top of my list, so hopefully soon I will get to that. Still want to do this wood farm, stone farm, netherite. I think I got enough for now. I've got all of my gear enchanted with netherite, and I have 4 ingots left over, so I don't need to do that. Perimeter I have done, so that I can take off my list. What else? Beacon. Well, got that. Again, I might create another beacon at some point in the future, so, you know, but I could always put it back on my list. Right now, it's just not something that's pressing. I've got a beacon, and at the moment, if I need that beacon for anything other than mining in the place that it is, I could just move the beacon. So pretty easy, right? The same with end and end raiding. I've already beaten the Ender Dragon. I have done some end raiding, and I did get my extra shulker boxes and my extra elytra, which I wanted. So that can also come off the list. So we're down to just 4 items at the moment. That's not to say that once I've done these items, I'm done the series or anything like that. It just means that these are probably the next 4 things I'm going to be doing. This is a big one for me. It's honestly first and foremost in my mind. I know it's a huge project, and maybe it's a bit naive thinking that, you know, I should focus all of my energy on just building the castle, because that's a hard one. You know, like, if I do nothing but work on the castle, I'm going to burn myself out pretty quick. It's already, you know, slightly intimidating just thinking about how much work I need to do to build that. Just the planning of it was crazy hard. Next, after that, well, probably during that, I might take a little bit of a break and do this honey farm, and of course the wood farm and stone farm. But for now, what I really want to do is use all of those resources that I just gathered and start hammering out, at the very least, the front wall of this thing. So let's see how far I get. So here we go. Hit that. No, wait, I'm going to do this in third person the way I like to. Here we go. Hit that time lapse. And that is the end of the time lapse. That was the longest time lapse I have ever done, and quite possibly the longest time lapse I will ever do. I don't know if you were counting, but I was definitely counting the sun downs and the sun ups during that time lapse. I got to 34 sundown, sun ups, which means 35 Minecraft days. And assuming that I slept through the nights completely, which I didn't. Some of the nights I worked a little bit before I actually went to sleep. But even assuming that we cut out the nights completely, that's still 12 minutes for every time you saw the sun go down and come up again. And 35 of them, that's about 7 hours of work. That's what I just spent working on this castle. So let's take a quick look at it from a distance and see exactly what I have done. If you recall, I said that this was the way that I wanted the entrance of the castle to start. And so, without smashing my face on any dirt, there it is. There is the front face of my castle. I've got the two big towers, I've got the gate in the middle, and then, of course, the two big end towers, which mimic those with the little towers in the middle. These four smaller towers are the only towers on the whole castle that are smaller. The rest are all this size, so they're big ones. They do take about 12 or 15 minutes each to make, but that's not the long part. The long part is actually the walls. Building all these walls and getting all these cobblestone stairs in place. All of these, by the way, have at least a bare minimum of interior. They all have wood floors on the bottom, and they all have wood floors going up. Unfortunately, I don't have any stairs going up. Let's see if I can actually get up here. So even though, like I said, all of the floors are in place, I'm just going to try to land here. There we go. All the floors are in place. I don't have any way of getting between the floors. I did put this this walkway that goes all the way along from one end of the castle, well, almost to the other. The biggest problem here is that it only goes to the central tower here, because you can't actually get across on this level. If you go up a level, here we go. If you go up a level, you end up on this sort of larger walkway, which will take you between these two towers. So at some point, I need to, break through these floors and put some stairs or some ladders or something up. I'm just not worried about it right now, because it's going to be enough to just get the walls in place. So that was one great big wall there. And if you see, I've got a wall, then a tower, then a wall, then a tower, then a wall, then a tower, a little wall, tower. Two more big towers here, another wall and a tower, a wall and a tower, a wall and a tower. Wall and tower, and then another wall. So all of that has to go. So I'm probably, I don't know, what do you think? Maybe 20% of the way done, the walls of the tower? So by that math, I've got another, almost 30 hours of work to do. Oh, seems so daunting. But that is going to do it for this episode. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I'm going to try to get these episodes out as fast as I can. My recording situation has changed a little bit. I don't have as much time to record anymore as I have over the last few weeks. Just because there are extraneous circumstances in my life at the moment. Again, I don't want to get into too much detail, but the episodes may be a little fewer and farther between. Rather than 1 week, I might have to take a week or two off. But I'm hoping to keep this series going as long as I can. And if you do see that the episodes don't come out on time, rest assured, it's not the end. They will be coming back. Look for them on Mondays. And of course, I'm going to keep posting on Facebook as well for anybody who follows me there, just to make sure that you guys know when my episodes come out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.